Hi guys, I'm Candace from Candace's Book Vlog, and it's time for another In My Mailbox. I'm still on a book buying ban, but I managed to get a lot of books. And I do buy books at book signings. I didn't have a lot of money, but I did go to a book signing, if you didn't already know that, and I did get a couple of books. First of all, I'm going to start with books I got for review because I got a lot. First of all, I got Wildwood. This is by Colin Malloy and illustrated by Carson Ellis. It comes out in September, and it is a middle grade fantasy. I think, by what I understand, it takes place in Portland, which is my city. Well, I'm like across the river from Portland. So I think that'll be interesting. It's really fat, though, which kind of is scary. Let's see how many pages. 541 pages, but there's more artwork to come. It says at the end, art to come. So I might have to buy a finished copy when it comes out, just for the artwork. I wish it was in the arc, but there is a few. Man, I really am rambling already. Let's see. There's a little piece of artwork, but I think there's supposed to be maps and stuff, which would be really cool. So hopefully I'll like it. The author is going to be at Wordstock in October, so it would be nice to get it signed or a finished copy signed. Next book I got for review was Unwanteds by Lisa McMahon. Middle grade fantasy, dystopian fantasy, I think. I've been wanting to read it for a long time. And then I just got a package from, I think it's called West Side Press. And they sent this bag. This says Blood Spell, and it is signed by Emily Howard. It's pretty cool. And along with that, there are some buttons. They sent 2 of each, but my daughter claimed the other ones. Dead Rules, No Staring at the New Girl, Dead Rule 1. Dead Rules, Fart, Fudge, and Popcorn. It's by Randy Russell. Then I got Blood Spell by Emily Howard to go with the bag. I didn't even check to see if it was signed. It came from the publisher, so I figured it wasn't, but yeah, I don't see. But I have the bag signed, which is really cool. And then also from West Side Books, Phaedra, you need to be quiet. Thank you. I got Open Wounds. This is by Joseph Lunevix. Sorry, I know I just butchered his last name. But there was a review up on Nikki's blog at Wicked Awesome Books. I'd been offered the book for a review before her review even went up, and I had accepted, so I was really happy to hear that she really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to reading it. It's historical fiction, but it's only like in the 30s and 40s, so it's not like really old history. And it takes place in New York City, I think, the city area. I mean, it could have been like Brooklyn or something, but I'm not sure. I think it's in New York City. And hey, I just noticed something. It has an awesome cover even underneath the dust jacket, which is a major bonus because I hate it when the dust jackets get ruined and you can't really do anything with the book. I mean, hardly anybody wants it if it doesn't have a dust jacket. So anyways, I'm looking forward to reading it. You look like a mess. You cannot be in the video. And then from Lisa T. Berggren, I got Torrent, which is the 3rd book in the River of Time series. I loved the first 2, so I'm really excited to read this. And it's an unbound, but the pages are normal size. So it will be interesting to read because I'll probably have to like sit at the table to read it, but it will be fun. Got a bookmark. This came with I Want to Be Your Joey Ramone by Stephanie Kunert. I just butchered her last name too. This actually came from Ashley at Basically Amazing Books. It's actually books from blah to Basically Amazing. But I had gotten her one for, like, as a thank you for doing a mini challenge during the Once Upon a Readathon. And I had ordered it from Amazon, and she had gotten a copy like at the same time, but the copy I got her was signed. So she sent me this copy, and I plan to just borrow it, and then she can give it away during November for the contemporary month. And then I won a book. This is Naked City, and it is an anthology, Tales of Urban Fantasy. And it has lots of authors: Jim Butcher, Patricia Briggs, Melissa Marr, Holly Black, and more. I won this at Coffee Table Press. That is Amy's blog. So thank you, Amy. And then I borrowed a book, and this was probably the most exciting book of the week. I mean, I was squealing. I was so excited when I got it. It is Lola and the Boy Next Door. Angela at Reading Angel loaned it to me, and it came yesterday, and I read it, and I finished it already. It was so good, and I'm really sad that it's over. A lot of people were saying, who've read it already, have said that it's better than Anne and the French Kiss. And I don't know if it's better or not, but it's definitely as good. It was amazing. I already showed those. Okay, and then from Paperback Swap, I got an old book. I collect the Happy Hollister books, the original ones. And so it was awesome to get an original one from Paperback Swap instead of paying like $50 or something. I don't know, it's probably not worth $50 because it doesn't have a dust jacket, but I'm okay with that. These books were published in the 50s. Let me see. Pedro, will you get out of there, please? And this was an old library book, so it was kind of cool to see the people who checked it out. Pedra, stop. As you can see, I have help. I always have help. Well, there's no date, but it was first checked out in March of '76. And it was last checked out in January of 1998. It was kind of cool to see the dates and think of the people who read it. And if that's all the people that read this book, it's only been read like 20 times, which doesn't seem like very many since it came from the library, but... Bye, bye. Okay, bye. And then, okay, I went to book signing last weekend in Seattle. If you haven't already checked it out, go check out the video and stuff. I have a part 1 and a part 2. Part 2 is a video of the whole event with the authors talking about their books and answering questions. Anyway, I couldn't really afford to buy many books, but I got lucky, and Third Place Books had a copy of this used. It is Education of Haley Kendrick. This is by Eileen Cook. She was one of the authors at the event. I was really excited because I really wanted to buy the book, but I couldn't afford a hardcover, and so this one used was only $7.99, and it looked brand new. So it was a good thing that I got there like an hour early because somebody else would have snatched it up. See, it's signed. It says, "To Candace, so nice to meet you. Thanks for the support, Eileen Cook." So that was pretty cool. And I have Getting Revenge on Lauren Wood, which I brought with, and she signed as well. And then, well, here's the Third Place Books bookmark that came with the books. And then I got But I Love Him. It's by Amanda Grace. And Amanda Grace is Mandy Hubbard, and Mandy Hubbard was at the event. This is the only book by her that I had to get signed. I mean, I bought the book and then she signed it, but I don't own any of her books. and it was really, really tempting to buy Ripple. I really want to read it, but it was hardcover and I really couldn't afford it. So maybe next time, she's not so far away, I might be able to meet her again. And it's signed. Candace, Love Hurts, Amanda Grace. And she puts like a heart through her name right there. I thought that looked really cool. Oh, one more thing. A couple weeks ago, my mom went to Arizona and she got me a bookmark. She went to Tombstone, Arizona. Actually, they drove all over, but Tombstone was one of the little towns they went to. And so that was pretty cool. I don't know if I'll use it because it kind of bends the page a little bit. But if I'm reading like an old paperback or something, I might use it. It's still cool though. I love bookmarks even if I don't use them. So that's all the books that I got this week. So what was in your mailbox?